how to stay on top of your properties, especially if you're running HMOs, so house share, HMO, house of multi-occupancy. And in one of my recent events, the Property Investor Breakfast, which you may have heard of, and if you haven't, please look it up on Meetup. You can join from anywhere in the world, actually, at the moment. But in one of these recent sessions, that we run on a monthly basis, somebody was surprised when I explained how I was inspecting my HMOs on a monthly basis. And I'm not talking about the cleaners going in, they go on a weekly basis, but I have a specific preventive maintenance check on a monthly basis, which is not done by me. It's done by a handyman who's part of my team. Great person who's been working with us for several years. And what he does is on a monthly basis, on usually the same day of the month, around the 16th, he goes into all my HMOs and block of flats and follows a very detailed checklist to inspect whatever may be wrong with the property. And I don't have the checklist with me, but it covers a range of things. There's some compliance things, of course. It's a great time to ensure that we check all the fire alarms, emergency lighting, things like that, just to test them and record in the relevant logbook that these have been tested on this monthly frequency. There are some tests that needs to be done at other frequency, but anyway, we do these. It's a great time if you haven't got smart meters in place to get your meter readings done. So we get that with a photo of the meter. Just taking down the reading is not good enough. It takes photos of the meter so that should there be any query or questions with the service provider, we can back that up. And then he checks all kind of things really outside of the properties, any issues with, gutterings, drainage point, garden conditions, any garden furniture's damaged, any things he can see that will require, either short-term maintenance or longer-term maintenance. And then inside it goes into checking the cleanliness of the property. I mentioned it earlier, I've got cleaners going on a weekly basis to do all the communals. So it's good to have somebody to check on your cleaners. So he does that, and he does typically, put his fingers at the top of the fridge to see if that's been done. Underneath the microwave, maybe. Inside the microwave, especially the top part of the microwave. That's the one that never gets cleaned. Seems to be forgotten, even though we expect the tenants to clean the filters, the fluff filter in the tumble dryers. Is that being done? And of course, often it's not done. And he's got a mandate, by the way, and he checks all kind of other things, pressure of boilers and general conditions, and reports back. We get a detailed report on a monthly basis. This visit don't cost a lot of money, and they're worth a lot because it helps me and the team, pick up any new issues, and we can then forecast depending on the urgency of the issue that's being picked up. If there's a decoration issue, if there is an appliance that doesn't work, some an appliance not working can be something urgent that needs addressing now because that's a service to the tenants, and your tenants might not always tell you something is wrong. But any item with decoration or a bit of humidity somewhere or anything like that, you'll be able then to have this item, being flagged to you and then start planning for it. And I use then a task management system where we load all these tasks, and then I can decide in terms of planning when these tasks are going to need to be done, which helps a great deal with the forecasting of the expenses also on your properties. So anyway, just really wanted to share that with you. I think it's important. Don't wait for problems to be reported by your tenants or maybe your letting agent when they go on view, which they don't always do, even though they should, or even your cleaners. Be proactive and put in place an inspection with a detailed checklist, to ensure that a certain specific items, an exhaustive list, are being checked, pass, fail. That's the report you want to get back, and then anything else, of course, can be mentioned as well. Inside your properties, outside your property, so you can plan and keep them top of the market in terms of quality and the service to your clients and customers. So I hope this is helpful. If you want more information about this event that I mentioned earlier, the Property Investor Breakfast, just put a comments and we'll be happy to put the link, or just look on meetup.com. You'll find all the details there. Property Investor Breakfast once a month. And if I can be of any assistance, if you want to know more about, if you've got questions, comments, please put below. If you've got any things I can help you with, put a comment or direct message me. Happy to help. And if it's mentoring you're interested in, well, just contact me as well. So looking forward to seeing you very soon here again online. Thank you. Bye-bye.